Hey, welcome to the Pen Man. We are going to be looking at a pen that looks very similar to one that I reviewed not too terribly long ago. But this is the Hong Dian 1860 Black Forest Max. The pen retails for around $21. And the materials are this primarily metal with this rubberized film or coating on the barrel, but the rest of the pen is metal and with a black lacquer, kind of a semi-gloss. The shape is pretty straight. I would say up through on the barrel, up through about this point, and then it tapers down just slightly. Slightly different on the cap. It is straight all the way to the finial and it flares out. So it tapers down here and it flares out toward the end of the cap finial. Alrighty, on the finial there, the cap finial, it says Hong Dian and then Black Forest and then Max. And then there's this bird of some sort on there as well. There it is. Okay, on the band, or what would be close to the band there really isn't any verbiage. Let's see if I can get that to where you can see it. But there's kind of like this owl face, which seems a little odd that you got an owl here and what look like to be some sort of smaller bird up there. Anyway, I don't know what kind of bird that's supposed to be, but it's not an owl, and that's what this looks like that's supposed to be. Turn around on the back side. It says 1860 Max and made in China. No surprise there. All right, the clip is a rocker clip and you can barely see it. I almost thought it was a fixed clip when I first was looking at this pen, but you can just see that bottom part rock. So it's not real evident, but it is there. And then the design is very simple. Just has that little ridge or dip in the middle there. And then the end is a half circle, and it's just a functional clip. The body finial is pretty basic, nothing to write home about, as they say. It's just flat, and again, metal that's lacquered with this semi-gloss type of finish. The clip, I should also say, is firm, but I can slide it over my pocket without having to use any assist, but you may, depending on how thin your pocket is, you may need to use some assist there. The cap is a threaded cap, and it takes only one rotation to get it off, if even that. Look at that. I mean, it's not even one rotation. I love that. Quick on, quick off. And the filling system is a standard international cartridge and converter pen. As we take a look at the nib. The nib is, according to Amazon, this is supposed to be a titanium coated nib, but I don't know about that. Anyway, the nib has a Chinese knot, and then underneath that it says since 1997, And then under that it says Hong Dian. And then to the side, over on this left side, it has medium, or an M in brackets, signifying medium. And then on the other side, it says 35. And what that means, it's kind of their way of saying number 6 nib, saying 35 millimeters from the tip of the nib down to the base of the nib. And I did measure one before, and sure enough, that's what it is. Their number 5 nib is, I think they call it a 32, and that's what that is too. It's 32 millimeters from the nib tip to the nib base. Will this pen post? Yes, it does. Oops. And it posts very securely, although it is, as you can imagine, kind of back weighted there. So, but it does post. You're not gonna lose that nib. Now, the colors available for this pen, it's called Black Forest for a reason, because it is all black. It's that stealthy black. I like that. So you're not going to find a Black Forest in different colors. You will find some pens that are the same shape and basic design. However, they are called the 1862. This is 1860, and the regular Black Forest, the smaller one, is 1861. And I'm going to put up some pictures there. They have the primary color is white, and then on the rubber coating, you're going to find a few different colors, 4 different colors, I believe. Anyway, there's a cocoa, there's a jasmine green, a sea blue, and a milk tea, which is kind of like a very light brown or light tan. The dimensions of the pen I will put up there for your viewing pleasure. All right, size comparisons. You have the Hong Dian 1860 Black Forest Max next to a Hong Dian N8, and this is a Schaefer Intensity and a Lamy Safari. Here they are uncapped, and here they are posted. All right, about a writing sample for this Hong Dian. (1860) Black Forest Max. No hard starts, no skips, keeps up. A little bit of skip there, I guess. Very smooth, even on the upstrokes and right to left. Decent wetness, reverse writing. Does a great job there. Let's see. And it keeps up. So it's a smooth writer on in the normal orientation, as well as the reverse writing. Let's see here. You can get some line variation out of that. But again, steel nib, so you can only do so much, right? All right. What do I think about this? Let's see, where am I going to put smiley? There we go. All right, I will be back with some pros and cons and closing thoughts on this stealthy pen. Pros and cons on this Hong Dian Black Forest Max 1860. It's too many parts to the description of this pen, the name of this pen, that I get them different parts mixed up. The cons, for some, it will be the metal grip, but I think with the rubberized coating on the barrel, that compensates for it. And I wasn't even close. It's not like having a chrome grip there. It's not, with it being lacquered, that really helps, I think. Posting is another negative or con, because the back weight, it just doesn't post well. But I suppose if your hand is big enough, if you have a really large hand, this may work out well for you posting. As far as pros, I like the fact that it has a number 6 nib, and the fact that it's a very smooth writer, very consistent. I like the stealth design. It's kind of a cool factor there. The rubberized coating on the body aids, again, in giving you some grip. And the not even one rotation. Anyway, so that's really nice. Cool. Fast on, fast off. Or I should say, yeah. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so this Hong Dian 1860 Black Forest Max, it's a great writer with a nice consistent flow, smooth, unposted. The pen has a nice balance and is weighted such that I don't think that you'll tire during long writing sessions. Has a cool factor, great writer, low priced. You can't go wrong with this pen. All right, here's a couple of other videos that you can, for your viewing pleasure, and you have a great day. Thanks for watching.